touch, because that's a poor bouncing ball to go for. If he gets it right, I think we've got a chance of a counter here, but just say with Jay Da Silva, he's not the biggest, but does get stuck in. He's not frightened of that, but just sheer physical presence might give him a problem. There's a mistake here.
And a shot from Solanke and an early goal. 2 minutes in, deadly Dom at it again. 1-0 Chelsea. What a start.
What a finish, Ben. What a finish this is. He has taken this so well. There was a mistake at back by, I think it was Angelino who's made the mistake. Just lets the ball roll under his toe. Here we see it again. Concentration poor, lets it go. Solanke very quick. The goalkeeper cannot get back onto his line. And Solanke's seen this. He's seen the player off the line. It was actually Brian who's missed the touch. And he gets onto the ball, does ever so well. That's superb awareness and a wonderful start to the game. Very quickly, if at all.
Well, City who scored early in August and they ended up losing. So Chelsea can hang on to the lead here. Is Brandon Barker going on a run. Wants it back, gets it back, and he's onside. And Darboe slightly caught upfield, so Oloain has had to come across. And Barker still going. Oh, he's hammered it in. 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. We've seen two brilliant finishes here. 1-1.
I just wonder if we're going to see a game like this. Been a nice open game where both teams have shown the quality and the capability of scoring goals. What a finish this is. Fankaty maybe gets caught out of position slightly, but we're in good position after that. Oloain gets across, shows him the right way. He's done the right thing. There's nothing wrong with this defending, but I tell you what, give some credit to the forward. What a strike. He powers this one past Mitchell Beanie. Super finish.
It's a tight angle, but he got everything behind it. You always make the presumption he's more likely to go far post, I guess.
Because it's the way that we're going to get back hold of the football. I'm sure Patrick Vieira there is happy with the reply by City.
Well, they've been strong and they could be in again here. It's wide. We're waiting for a flag against Thierry Ambrose. It never came. Could easily be 2-1. Well done, Beanie, at least.
Better than the danger that was on view, or a chance for Man City there coming forward.
Once again, the corner will be taken by Angelino. Away is the shout, and eventually it does. Back in again from the head of Ncham. And then by Batiki. And Maffeo. Oh, and there's no flag here. And Beanie saves brilliantly.
What a save, I tell you what.
Ambrose again. Awkward bounce for Oloain, and he's given it to Ambrose. Now Posso, well done Houghton, sticking with him. That's a neat ball. Ambrose, 2-1 City.
Well, it's a good finish, isn't it? Disappointed to see it go in the back of the net, but great little reverse pass. Just didn't quite deal with it after the slight mistake by Oloain. I just think he's trying to head it up over the top, doesn't get it right, straight to Ambrose. And from there, a little turn and a little ball over the top. I think you'd have to give him onside for that.
A lovely pass.
But it's a super finish as well, Ben. This could have been nudged into by Jay Da Silva. It could also have been blocked by the goalkeeper. Unfortunately for Mitchell, it goes through his legs.
He missed a couple of chances, Thierry Ambrose. He scored that one. And Chelsea led this game. A couple of minutes in, trailing now. So far, the reverse of August's. Another reshuffle this season, or one back well by Solanke there. And then Houghton finds Musonda. Charlie Musonda ran into Oliver Ncham. Big strong boy, a well-timed challenge. Kept his eyes on the ball, didn't have to go to ground. Barker, the equalising goal scorer, has kept it in, and he's beaten Darboe. Barker looking for someone in the middle, there's Ambrose. Oh, top stop, Mitchell Beanie.
Wonderful save, isn't it? Again, Barker causing all sorts of problems. Gets past Fankaty quite easy.
This would have been a majestic playing surface in 1981, wouldn't it?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it.
Here's Ncham, immediately seized upon by Jordan Houghton. Excellent play. Now Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Dom Solanke's just brought him a bit of space to keep on running into, and he so nearly squeezed the ball through to him.
So lucky, wasn't it? And a great run. This is what Ruben's good at, the power, the strength.
Is he putting the press on? They have got some big blokes to hit if they need to go that way with an out ball. Here's Ambrose, who's strong. And still going. He's got Nchan with him. Olorena got a toe in. Defending still to be done now. Goes for goal. Barker rather. This is Posse cutting it back. Oh, great chance, missed. Headed over the bar.
Well, he's done well again.
The table from 5th to 1st. That's how tight it is. Chelsea, Southampton, Tottenham, Man United and Man City going 15, 15, 15, 14, 14. Those are the points hauls. That's how tight it is. Barker with the cross, and it's a good one. And Jay Da Silva just dropped off. And this is Batiki claiming handball. He's going to get a corner and no more.
Well, I think he's got an argument for handball as well, does it? Jake Clark-Salter, but I'm not too sure if he knows a lot about it. Having said that, well, he's turned his back on it, hasn't he? I think if he stands up looking at the ball and his arms out wide like that, could quite easily have been a penalty, but as he's turned his back on it, he can't see what's happening.
Well, you've seen them
referee gives them
given.
the benefit of the doubt, maybe, but I think if they're facing the ball, Ben, and they've got their hands out wide, I think we've seen penalties given, and probably rightly so. But as he's turned his back, he's not aware of where it is. His arm's not quite out wide, but...
In comes the corner. Beanie didn't get enough on it, but he's still there to make the block second time around from Evans. Well done, Beanie. There's a big crowd of players there.
Yes.
Southampton and Everton as well. Away to Man United in between those home games. So, plenty of under-21 football coming up in the next few weeks. There were a few weeks where they were having a bit of almost time off, or time off from matches anyway, in the lead up to the Christmas break. They do have a little gap. Oh, that looked like it was right on the edge. And when I say right on the edge, I actually mean just
he's
outside
unlucky.
it.
He's unlucky there, Solanke, because I think the goalkeeper knows it's not going to reach him. Thumped at him. Here we see that shot again. Is it outside? Oh, well
Miles out.
And I'm actually looking there at the linesman. He's looking straight at it. That is handball. That's a poor decision, Ben.
That is also, in that particular
Red
place,
card.
and I'm sure everyone else would, but, you know, I don't think we didn't need a replay from here to know that that was outside the box. He should certainly be able to see it, and it could make a big difference, and it might get worse here. Barker was through again. Beanie saved with his legs and possibly kept Chelsea in this game.
Yeah, I just thought we were a little bit slow to react here. That's another foul. Cynical. I just thought...
Well, it should be 10 versus 11 here. Clark-Salter, nicely done, disguise on that ball, and brilliantly through from Brown to Solanke. Yes! Justice done, 2-2.
That is justice as well, and I'll tell you what, it's a great finish. He's had a little bit of luck here, Dom Solanke, but the build-up play was excellent. The passing was superb. And Jake Clark-Salter, for me, as a centre-back man, and I've said this before, his passing is terrific. That's a lovely ball in. Super first touch. Was he offside? It's very, very tight, but we'll give the benefit to the attacker, and that's Dom Solanke, who's finished it so well.
I bet Keane Brian will be sick of the sight of Dom Solanke. He gave him the first goal, and that one's come off him. I mean, I'm going to give it to Dom. I think we can. Let's
it's on
This is the problem. These boys train with Fabregas and Oscar and people who can play those balls.
Good way to learn, isn't it?
It's Solanke. Turn is the shout. Boga does, and off he goes. Musonda. Jay Da Silva crosses all the way through. Olorena. There's a lot of finishers on the pitch in Royal Blue. Olorena isn't really one of them.
No, difficult one to take, but I just think Izzy Brown stops here. Has the chance. Was he offside? Maybe slightly been offside, but I think Ola gets into a position he's not used to being in and tries to make it with first time contact and gets it all wrong. It's a great ball in.
Izzy Brown just getting to his feet again. Talked about that versatility and creativity. His pass for Solanke's second goal tonight. Oh, lovely from Jeremy Boga. Just that little flash and a skip, and then the shot at the end of it. Had it not been charged down, well, who knows where it would have ended up. It's Chelsea corner.
Well, that was worth
100 goals scored in each of those two games. One of them finished 5-5, didn't it? And in fact, Loftus-Cheek and Christensen played for Chelsea out with the first team then. Julie Hawula was part of the City squad. Just after Mancini had been sacked. Here is Loftus-Cheek. He's got Solanke up with him, and Izzy Brown to his right, and he goes for goal. He doesn't find it. That's a shame. It's a good chance.
That's a great chance. Really wanted
A little too much of himself there. Great initial burst of pace, but Ambrose eased him off in the end. That's a nice headed touch from Angelino. And this is Ntcham, who's brought himself some room, and he didn't shoot. Oh, devastation in added time. City have done to Chelsea what Chelsea did to City in August.
Well, that's so disappointing, isn't it? Because I don't feel they've done enough second half, City, to break through our back line. And it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek who ran initially to close the door. He's just covering round. Here we see it again. He's just covering round, little header beyond Olorena, but he just loses sight of the ball there. Little layoff was a good one, and the finish is decent as well. Here we see Ruben getting back into position. You just got to keep him in a wide position. Don't let him come back on himself. He does do that, and once he's done that, we're in trouble. And in the end, it is a good finish by Celina. Gaiman maybe having a couple of chances as well.
Whose was the final touch there? It was off Jake Clark-Salter, City's corner, and I'm afraid that'll do it.
Yeah, probably feel the referee will allow the corner to be taken and the whistle will go. I thought Jake Clark-Salter was unlucky there. I think the final touch came off a City player. You just feel that the time has probably run out now, and I think that goal probably just finished us off, really, in many ways. Disappointing though it was.
Well, there is the whistle, and City do take all 3 points. In doing so, they leapfrog Chelsea to top the under-21 table. They trailed to Dom Solanke's early goal in the first half. By the break, though, they had deservedly got in front. Solanke equalised. Angus Gunn, the City keeper, should have been sent off, but Angelino has nicked the points with a stoppage time goal. Full time at Ewan Fields. City 3, Chelsea 2.